This is States of Heart, and today I am telling you a true story that reminds us how life changes in just a few seconds. A story about power, pain, and the moment when courage finally stands up. So sit back, listen closely, and feel this. Our neighborhood always looked perfect from the outside. Clean streets, polished cars, trimmed lawns. People smiled at each other through windows and fences. But behind all those polite greetings were egos, silent wars, and people hungry for control. And at the center of it was Ethan, the son of the HOA president. Everyone knew him as the bully. The boy who believed he was untouchable because his father made rules in this neighborhood. When my daughter Lily and I moved here, we didn't know that. Lily was quiet, gentle, soft-spoken. She didn't try to stand out. She didn't want attention. She just wanted peace. She would rather draw clouds than chase storms. At school, she sat alone. And that was enough to make her a target. Ethan noticed her silence. Bullies always notice silence. They look for hearts that don't know how to fight back. It began with comments, laughter, and whispers behind her back. But bullies don't stop where they begin. They push until something breaks. One afternoon in the school cafeteria, Lily was sketching while eating. Ethan walked over with his two friends. He grabbed her lunch tray and slammed it down, spilling juice onto her notebook. Her drawing turned into a smear of wet ink. People laughed while Lily sat frozen. Ethan pushed her shoulder hard enough for her back to hit the table edge. Pain filled her eyes. Pain that didn't make sound. I received a call from the school. When I got there, Lily sat still, eyes red, voice quiet. The kind of quiet that means someone has given up believing help will come. The principal tried to call this a misunderstanding, like all of this was just kids being kids. But this was cruelty, and everyone in that room knew it. Ethan's father walked in confident, smiling like rules didn't apply to him. He said Lily was too sensitive, and Ethan smirked like the world belonged to him, but the world is patient, and patience has a way of revealing truth. A week later, at the neighborhood park, Lily sat on a bench drawing again. I watched from a distance. Ethan approached her with his same careless confidence. He took her drawing and tore it in half. Lily whispered, "Stop." Not loud, just enough for the heart to hear. Ethan moved to shove her again, but this time Lily didn't move back. She caught his wrist. Not aggressively, just firmly. She looked at him with steady eyes that no longer feared him. Maybe that scared him. Maybe no one had ever looked at him without fear. He jerked his arm back, but his foot slipped. He fell hard to the ground. His knees scraped. His elbow tore open, and he began to cry. Loud, uncontrolled, humiliating. For the first time, the bully felt what it was like to fall. Everyone saw. The kids, the parents, even his father. The power he thought he owned shattered in seconds. I walked to Lily and stood beside her. I didn't yell. I didn't gloat. I only said one thing quietly. When you hurt others, life eventually makes you answer for it. No one even needs to raise a hand. The neighborhood changed after that. Silence broke. Complaints surfaced. Ethan was sent to counseling. His father stepped back from the HOA board. The balance returned. And Lily? She didn't become louder. She didn't try to prove anything. She simply stopped shrinking. She stood in her own space and realized she had always had strength. She just needed to remember it. She didn't defeat the bully by force. She defeated him by refusing to break anymore. This is States of Heart, where real stories live, where wounds speak, where healing begins. If this story touched your heart, make sure you subscribe, because more stories are waiting, and every story here has a heartbeat.